On episode 50 of my trip from New Zealand to Japan, I was an idiot and lost my credit card. You see, I got up at 3:30 in the morning to catch a train from Surabaya to the town of Malang, and after making sure I had no durian on me, I sat down and enjoyed the views before arriving at around 6:30 a.m. I then saw these adorable kids on their way to school before getting some cash out from an ATM to go rent a bike for my first time ever. Now, the first place I went to tried to scam me, and I was in no mood for their shit considering what I went through just 12 hours earlier, so I went to another shop where they rented me a scooter no hassle, and then I dropped my stuff off at the hostel before heading to a hike that I've always wanted to do 2 hours away. On the drive over though, I got stopped at what I thought was a government roadblock, so I was exceedingly scared, but it actually ended up being a school trying to raise money, so I gave them 3,000 rupiah, and they treated me like a D-class celebrity.
Thank you.
Hey, no worries.
Say video.
Hi.
Eventually, I arrived at the hike and went to go pay for parking and noticed that I was missing a credit card. And that's when I realized I left it in the ATM 2 hours away in Malang. Now, I tried to deal with the issue and call my bank immediately, but I had no reception, so I decided to commit to the hike and let future Luke deal with it instead, as I do with almost all my problems. And let me tell you, that was a great decision because this hike was gorgeous. It was a bit sketchy getting down as the stairs quickly turned into straight up rusty ladders going down a cliff face, but when I got to the bottom, it was so worth it. After I enjoyed the waterfalls for a long while, I headed back up the steep ladders of doom to drive back to town, where I had to pull over because of a monsoon, which then turned into some flooding, which then turned into a river. But hey, at least I had some donuts to comfort me. Eventually, I did make it back to the hostel, albeit a bit wet. Okay, bye.